So I've developed a website called AskBlake.com because everybody's always asking me questions, whether it be parents, teachers, or other principals. And on this website will be my story and what happened to me and what I was able to accomplish. You know, good, bad, ugly, and different, because I'm not sitting here before you today as a jaded person. You know, I had very great, wonderful experiences. I've had opportunity to have great relationships, meet great people. And so, you know, there's some disappointment, but it's not a situation where I feel like the whole school system is lost. I think there's some things that we can do, and we have to think about impacting or changing our approach to how we look at education, especially urban education as a whole. So AskBlake.com will be a place where I share my experiences, but it will also be a online community, just like MySpace and Facebook. And the focus will be to bring educators across the country together around issues in urban education, so that that teacher that's in that classroom has great ideas but doesn't feel like she's having success with her students, or doesn't feel like there are other people who share the vision that she shares, can now go on to AskBlake.com and create a profile and meet other teachers, and they can begin to share teaching strategies right on AskBlake.com. They can network with each other about things that are working. That parent who's going to a school in her community is constantly frustrated because she's not getting any answers. She can go to AskBlake.com and we'll provide her with the answers. Or if we can't provide her with the answers, then we will find the answer and help her navigate through that situation. That student who's an honest student and is teased because they're showing academic excellence can now talk to other students who share the same kind of academic excellence and don't have to feel embarrassed about their intelligence. That principal who is in charge of a major school and has got all kinds of issues, from community issues to issues with parents to teaching staff to not having enough money to accomplish some of the things that they want to accomplish, can go on to AskBlake.com and get information. But the beautiful thing about it is the beautiful thing about this is that all the answers will not come from me, because we have an online community. So if I'm on AskBlake.com and I have a problem, there may be a principal in Ohio who is also on AskBlake.com, and he'll say, listen, I saw your profile, I saw your blog, I understand what you're dealing with, and here's what I was able to accomplish. And then they can share that information and begin to start a dialogue. But also we can talk about some of the politics that affect our children. And when I say our children, I'm talking about children who are predominantly Black and Latino. And we can brainstorm and create an agenda around urban education in this country. It should not be from the top down, you know, that it comes from the Department of Education, the United States Department of Education, like No Child Left Behind. There has to be a working group that begins to develop legislation or impact legislation that has a direct impact on children of color. You really want to know? AskBlake.com. I'm still standing strong. AskBlake.com. I ring the alarm. AskBlake.com. I think you got it wrong. AskBlake.com.